What is going on out there in the land of the unfree America? Interesting show for you guys tonight. What's going on? What's going on, Playboy? Who is out there in the world today, tonight? What is going on? Let me check and see exactly what is going on. Let me turn on Facebook. Let me turn on X real quick at an audience public. There it is. There it is. There we go. All right. So what is going on out there? What's going on? Happy Sunday night, everybody. How is everybody? I wasn't sure if you guys were getting notifications sent out or not. How is the sound? Can you guys hear me all right? Hopefully the sound is okay. Northeast Colorado Cop Block. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you guys hear me all right? Let's see what we got going on over on X. Let's see if I can get some crowd going over here to the Xers. Oh, they just put like this really weird. There it is. Oh, that's weird. That's weird. Okay, here it is. I got it. Here is the link if you guys want to join the conversation on X, because we have to keep Brandy's over on X. What's going on? I was just sitting here and I was like, I should go live and talk about this. And then I was like, well, that's a little late. And then I was like, well, it's only too late if you're too old. So I don't think it's too late. Let me double check. Sound is all right. We got the sound rolling through the microphone. I literally just was like, fudge it. Let's jump on here real quick and let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation. What's going on with you guys on Sunday night tonight? Where is everybody? Can you guys let me know where you're watching from? I was watching some videos earlier. A lot of people are saying that they think that the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight was fixed. Do you guys think it was fixed? I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight was fixed? I just want to know what you guys think. What is going on? We don't stop. I've been busy all day working on Constitutional Law Scholar, and I'm going to get this bad chicken done. But I saw some videos, and I wanted to go over them with you guys today. So this is the first one. Who's all in here? Tracy's in here. The one is here. April Rain is in here. Kevin, what's the matter? What is going on? Sally, what is going on? How are you? Martyr, Tracy, what is going on? Everybody hit the like button if you would, please. How many people are going to join me over? There's April. April's over on X. Joe W is over on X. Good to see you guys, man. Right on. We will slowly but surely build up this stream because it's Sunday night and people are just sitting around trying to figure out what they're going to do with the rest of their night. And so we'll get a few people. We'll get a few people who will come over. This to me was just insane, and I wanted to go over it with you guys. Any Gen Xers or baby boomers in here? If you're a baby boomer or Gen X, put a 1 in the chat, because you remember our parents used to just kick us right out of the house. They would say,
a mother of a 10-year-old boy couldn't believe it when cops showed up at her door, put her under arrest and in cuffs. But she says she was really shocked when they told her what she was being charged with, and you may be too. Allison Hall has details.
A mom of 4 is about to get the shock of her life when she opens the door to her home.
Turn around for me. Why? Because you're under arrest.
She's
did you see the look on her face?
To her home.
Turn around for me.
Turn around for me. Look at her face.
Why? Because you're under arrest.
She's perplexed.
What am I under arrest for?
For reckless endangerment.
Say what?
I was in a state of disbelief, really.
It turns out that unbeknownst to Brittany Patterson, her 10-year-old son had gone off on his own to a dollar store in town, about a mile away. Cops got involved when a passerby saw the boy and called them.
I figured he just, was out in the woods or went to grandma's house.
Deputies picked up her son, Soren, and drove him back to the house in rural Georgia. The population of the town is just 223. 5 hours later, cops returned with an arrest warrant, saying young Soren had been gone for
I'm sorry, what was the population of the town?
Soren, and drove him back to the house in rural Georgia. The population of the town is just
223 people. So everybody knows everybody's name, and you have to be afraid of anybody you don't know.
223. 5 hours later, cops returned with an arrest warrant.
Like, how do you straight face arrest somebody for their kid being out and walking around?
Saying young Soren had been gone for about an hour while mom had taken another child to a doctor's appointment.
Last time I checked, it wasn't illegal for a kid to walk to the store.
So it is when they're 10 years old.
It was humiliating, especially the part where I had to, strip down and get into jail clothes.
Social media is in an uproar, calling the arrest an overreach, ridiculous, absurd. Other commenters are less sympathetic. If something had happened to that kid, everyone would be up in arms, asking where his mother was. Lawyer David DeLugas represents Brittany.
It's not a crime to not know where your nearly 11-year-old child is at every minute of every day.
You're going to fight this, from what I understand.
Yes, I am. I don't think any parent should be arrested for making a decision that they think is safe for their child and for their family just because somebody else might disagree with that.
And I mean, I think that the most disgusting part about this whole video is that they came and they arrested her, that they came to her house, they put her in torture cuffs and took her to a dungeon. And she said the most humiliating thing was having to strip down into the jail clothes. But that wasn't the most humiliating thing, was it? The most humiliating thing was that you had to turn around, grab your butt cheeks, pull them apart, squat your weight down into your torso, and then you had to turn around and you had to cough. That's what she said right there without saying it. That's what she said. She said the most humiliating part was stripping down and putting on the jail clothes. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that that wasn't the most humiliating part, stripping down and putting on the jail clothes. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the most humiliating part was having to show your intestines to somebody through a hole on your body. I'm going to say that that was the most humiliating part. Chevy, what's up with the Playboy? What's up, Playboy? What's going on? Chevy's in the house. I Plead the Fifth is here. April Rain is here. Chuck is here. Kevin is here. Life Under the Microscope. Sorry about these impromptu live streams. I'm putting together Constitutional Law Scholar. I started to do it on a live stream today. Maybe you guys saw it. Maybe you guys didn't. But I didn't want to go all day without saying hello and catching up because I'm going to have to do Constitutional Law Scholar. I'm going to have to spend most of my hours doing that. I spent 7 hours today putting stuff on a wall. It took so long. But I wanted to spend time with you guys as well. Clown's world of the people who don't get paid to think of anything other than creating criminals. Come on. There's Charlie. You're doing better. Charlie's doing better. He's doing better. Aren't you? Come here. He's doing a lot better. He's eating a little bit more. He's kind of, he's sitting here staring at me, wondering what I'm doing. I was playing with him, but now I'm not. Are you ready for the next? Well, let's finish this one, and then we'll get into that one. But we're going to do little final thoughts on this one as well.
This, from what I understand.
Yes, I am. I don't think any parent should be arrested for making a decision that they think is safe for their child and for their family just because somebody else might disagree with that.
What am I under arrest for?
Patterson says authorities offered to drop the charges if she signed a child safety plan. She refused, she says, because it made her look like she was an unsafe mom.
Wow, an unsafe mom. So you know what happens there. If they deem you an unsafe mom, then the next time they come in with agents to take your kid away from you and put it into a foster care system where everybody's making money. The guardian ad litem, the lawyer, the DA, the prosecutor, the judge, the halfway house, the foster home, everybody's making money off your kid. Everybody's making money off your kid. That's what they really want. That's what they really want. Brick Jonesy, what is going on, Playboy? April, I have no clue. I have no clue. I have no clue either. Devin Jacques says, I just got 6 more months of probation and it's game on. All right, my friend. All right, the game shall commence when the 6 months of probation is over.
Now,
What? You want to step outside?
you ain't running your mouth now.
What? You want to step outside?
You ain't running your mouth now.
Oh, this was the beatdown. We saw this one yesterday. I just didn't clear out all my tabs. I've got like 65 tabs open. I've got like 65 tabs. No, like I really do have like 65 tabs open. Charlie, you got to stop. You're all over me. Charlie is all over me. He wants to play. I was playing with him, but I was like, I got to go live for a couple hours.
Accused of starting coercive sexual relationships with 2 women while he was a Williamsport police officer. The affidavit by Special Agent David Chicatano from the Attorney General's office states Durr began a sexual relationship with female number 1 when she was involved in a drug arrest in 2015. According to the affidavit, female number 1 said Durr texted her photos of himself in his police uniform and in his police car with his genitals exposed. She said Durr kept her safe when she went to buy drugs and helped her avoid arrest while driving without a license. Durr allegedly covered up crimes for one of her drug associates, who he caught with 10 bags of heroin. In 2016, female number 2 was a suspect in a retail theft. Durr allegedly covered up her crime in exchange for sex and falsely convinced her she was facing jail time. The investigation also revealed Durr used a police database to look up dozens of women. Williamsport Mayor Derek Slaughter told Eyewitness News he could not comment on the investigation and deferred all.
I mean, this is, where is he? I mean, look at the whole thing. Look at the whole picture of what you're looking at right here. The mic stand itself. Look at the mic stand. It's all look, it's all dented up, and the paint is chipped. Eyewitness News. It's all run down. You see the crack on the paint on the Mike's flag right there. And then you look in this place. Look at these drapes. These are terrible and tattered. The flag's old. This one cabinet here. This is the mayor. It just beat down. I mean, at least his shirt isn't old. I mean, it looks like it's like 1990s. Colin wants their polo back.
Time. The investigation also revealed Durr used a police database to look up dozens of women. Williamsport Mayor Derek Slaughter.
28 women. Look at the mic stand. Look at the room he's in. The walls are dirty.
Told Eyewitness News he could not comment on the investigation and deferred all questions to the Attorney General's office. Pennsylvania Attorney General Josh Shapiro said in a statement, "My office will continue to hold those accountable who abuse their position of power and take advantage of the people they are sworn to serve." According to court documents, Durr used his law enforcement access to run 93 unauthorized searches on 28 different women. Reporting in Williamsport, Caroline Forbach, Eyewitness News.
Now, Durr was suspended from the department in June for undisclosed reasons and resigned in September. Eyewitness News reached out to Williamsport Bureau of Police for a statement, and we are waiting.
He looked up 98 women. So in other words, he would be driving down the road and spot a woman he felt was attractive, and then he would pull that woman over in an attempt to send her dick pics of him in his police cruiser with his Johnson hanging out. And he did this on several occasions, not just to one person, to several people. What kind of bozo clown world are we living in? I mean, of course, he resigned before the investigation was concluded, so he keeps his pension and everything intact. And the new agency that he's applying for, they can't look up anything disciplinary on his previous employer. So he goes to the new agency and they don't know that he's driving around with his Johnson hanging out. You can't make this stuff up. Takes pictures of himself with his Johnson hanging out. What'd she say? She said it right here, didn't she?
Officer. The affidavit by Special Agent David Chicatano from the Attorney General's office states Durr began a sexual relationship with female number 1 when she was involved in a drug arrest in
He started a relationship with her when she was involved in a drug arrest.
2015. According to the affidavit, female number 1 said Durr texted her photos of himself in his police uniform and in his police car with his genitals exposed.
I'm so sorry.
15. According to the affidavit, female number 1 said Durr texted her photos of himself in his police uniform and in his police car with his genitals exposed.
Durr, his name is Durr. Durr sent out pictures of himself in his uniform with his genitals exposed in his police car, and his name is Durr. You can't make this shit up. You called him Durr. His name is Durr. His name is Durr, and he had his ding-a-ling-a-ling. Anybody from Facebook in here? Anybody from Facebook? Christy Roan is here from Facebook. I don't see you in the live chat, Christy. What is going on? Christy Roan is here. There it is. There it is. There it is. Now I see you in the live chat. There you are, Christy Roan. What is going on, Playboy? Durr sent pictures of his genitals in his police cruiser in his uniform.
15. According to the affidavit, female number 1 said Durr texted her photos of himself in his police uniform and in his police car with his genitals exposed. She said Durr kept her safe when she went to buy drugs and helped her avoid arrest while driving without a license. Durr allegedly covered up crimes for one of her drug associates, who he caught with 10 bags of heroin. In 2006,
Durr covered up for one. So he was getting the business with this girl, whatever the business is, that I'm your enforcer, I'm your glorified PIMP.
car with his genitals exposed. She said Durr kept her safe when she went to buy drugs.
Kept her safe when she went to buy H.
And helped her avoid arrest.
And helped her avoid being arrested because he's a copper, so she can do all of her drug stuff.
While driving without a license.
While driving without a license, so she could facilitate.
Durr allegedly covered up crimes for one of her drug associates.
Durr covered up crimes for one of her drug associates.
Who he caught with 10 bags of heroin.
He caught the guy with 10 bags of heroin, but because he was that guy with the 10 bags was Durr nuts. Because that guy was connected to her, he let her go. He let her go. Was it a her or was it a him? I don't know. Durr. Durr. I'm not sure. Durr. His name's Durr.
In 2016, female number 2 was a suspect in a retail theft. Durr allegedly covered up her crime in exchange for sex and falsely convinced her she was facing jail time. The investigation also revealed Durr used a police database to look up dozens of women. Williamsport Mayor Derek Slaughter told Eyewitness.
Williamsport Mayor, it's a meager community. Look at the mic stand. Eyewitness News there. They can't afford a new mic stand, and that mic stand came from 1982. Look at that mic stand that they still have from 1982. And that's the mic stand they have. And this is the mayor's office they got. Not much, but it's what they got.
News, he could not comment on the investigation and deferred all questions to the Attorney General's office.
Then look at the step up. Look at the step repeats. Nice. Got the eagle. Look at his $5,000 suit.
Pennsylvania Attorney General Josh Shapiro said in a statement,
Look how nice and manicured Josh is. Josh Shapiro, nice and manicured all up there. Looking good, Josh. We saw your bullshit, Josh, okay?
Yeah, I had a stash in here somewhere. I don't even know where it's at.
For a black man in a situation like that, if you make the wrong move, you say the wrong thing, you're dead.
Dakari Lariat filing a $10 million.
I'm going to go on a limb here and say Dakari, he goes XX chromosome.
Yeah, I had a stash in here somewhere. I don't even know where it's at.
For a black man in a situation like that, if you make the wrong move, you say the wrong thing, you're dead.
Dakari Lariat filing a $10 million lawsuit against the Michigan State Police, accusing 2 officers of violating his rights and the conspiracy to plant drugs on him during a traffic stop in Benton Harbor back on April 10th.
I don't think I have any. Yeah, I had a stash in here somewhere. I don't even know where it's at.
Why do they keep flashing back to the light?
Lariat says that footage you just saw shows the troopers' conspiracy to plant the drugs the night of his traffic stop.
Why would they do that? Is it a quota? I have no idea what their motivation is.
The night of the stop, he says a trooper accused him of smelling like something fruity, gave him lengthy sobriety.
He smells like something fruity?
Test, sent him to a clinic where his test came back clean, and then sent him to jail anyway. Lariat says that while in jail, the police took it even further, claiming that he was hiding a bag of drugs inside of himself.
That looks like a bag of drugs. Confess now, or you're going to face a trafficking charge as well.
Lariat says he had to publicly use the bathroom to prove it, and it was humiliating. He didn't have drugs.
I've never even been arrested. I'm a corporate executive. I worked for Whirlpool for 3 years.
After Lariat...
This whole story is just so. Let me help you guys out here. I just went to jail.
That looks like a bag of drugs. Confess now, or you're going to face a trafficking charge as well.
Lariat says he had to publicly use the bathroom to prove it.
He had to publicly use the bathroom to prove that there was not drugs up his backside. He had to take a number 2 in the toilet while guards with badges on sat there and watched him just like this. They're sitting 5 feet away from you. Go ahead. We'll wait. And they're sitting there. And you're on the can. Chevy got it right. I mean, that's no, what's the matter with you? It's very real. I'm telling you, it's very real. You will sit there and you will take a number 2 in front of the guards right there. And that's what Jakari had to do. Jakari, who they said smelled like something fruity, was on him. I don't know how they got something fruity smelling on him, but they said something fruity was smelling on him. Stand by.
And it was humiliating. He didn't have drugs.
I've never even been arrested. I'm a corporate executive. I worked for Whirlpool for 3 years.
After Lariat's release from custody...
He's a corporate executive. Oops, I don't know how that just happened.
The DUI charges were dropped. Months later, he discovered the footage of the alleged conspiracy to plant drugs and an alleged social media page for one of the troopers.
He's transphobic. He's homophobic. He's racist. He's misogynistic. I don't know why this man was on the force.
Both troopers still working. The state police sent a statement reading in part, MSP is committed to unbiased policing.
MSP is committed to unbiased policing. Michigan State Police is one of the worst.
Takes any allegations of misconduct seriously.
Oh, you guys are dog shit all the way around. In case no one told you, let me be the first to tell you.
At no time did troopers attempt to plant narcotics on Mr. Lariat or in his vehicle. The term stash referred to the troopers' inability to locate his supply of preliminary breath test straws, which are required for administering a test.
They're saying the term stash refers to the troopers' inability to locate his supply of preliminary breath tests, straws, which are required for administering preliminary breath tests. Okay.
MSP initiated an internal affairs investigation. As it pertains to the traffic stop, the investigation concluded it was conducted in accordance with department policy and legal standards. Sexist, racist, and homophobic remarks are not in line with the values of MSP. The allegation about these personal social media posts is part of the internal affairs investigation, which is still...
Well, they're going to have cops investigating cops, and as you know, of course, the police are most definitely going to root out any corruption. They would never allow any sort of corruption to happen in Michigan State Police, as you know.
Still underway. The troopers have a month to respond to the lawsuit. Reporting in Detroit, Scott Walchek, Fox 2 News.
I love the in shot on Reddit. It always has the guy's face. I mean, he is so not getting anything out of that at all whatsoever. They create a system that I did not. Well, holy smokes, I did not see all these super chats. I am so sorry. Rising tides, oceans. What is going on? You should. High school counselor. What's wrong, student? Nobody likes me, and I can't get LAID. Counselor. You should become a cop. Chevy, thanks for the super chat, brother. Thanks, Chevy. Chevy, what's up, Playboy? What's up, Playboy? Then I plead the fifth. Thanks for the super chat. Chevy, again, plead the fifth, put out 5 memberships. God bless you guys. Chevy, again, you guys are, thank you. Thank you for the support. Oklahoma Cop Watch is here, everybody. Oklahoma Cop Watch. Man, they screwed him over on getting monetized big time. Hope I'm not telling too much of your story, Oklahoma, but man, they screwed you over, dude. They screwed you over. April, Ryut Serious Audits. Ryut Serious Audits is here, everybody. Oh, man. Oh, man. Some of the things that I find on the internet I can't show. I want to show. I can't show. If I show it to you, then they'll just trash the channel even further. Even further. It's just like, oh, I can't stand it. And I have to show you channels from bootlicking channels where all they do is bootlick. It's just, but watch the response here to this for a welfare check. Remember, it's called a welfare check. The idea is they're supposed to be checking on the welfare of you.
All right, how are you? Good.
I clicked the wrong button. Here you go.
All right.
Officers arrived at a restaurant to conduct a welfare check on a father and son.
How are you? Good. So you go over here, have a turquoise shirt, back to his third table up. I was in the office. Apparently, the staff. He came in like this. We haven't served him anything. Started throwing chips at the kid, and he's been like passing in and out. We just went to get up and like almost fell over to take his son to the bathroom. And I walked over. I said, "I'll get your son." He looked at me like, "You don't know me from Adam, right?" And just let me take his son. My manager's in the bathroom right now. She's with her son. One of my partners. Yeah, he's right here. He's coming in. Don't worry. Take it back. What's going on, man? What's going on?
Good. How are you?
Good. All right. So, what are you guys doing today?
Going home.
Going home? How are you getting there?
I'm gonna have somebody driving.
All right.
So this dude is completely and utterly out of it.
What's going on, man? What's going on?
So he realizes there's a cop over him, and the guy's stomach just jumped because there's a JBTP standing over the top of me, and he looks like he's cooked, like he's had enough, and he needs to go home and go to bed.
Good. How are you?
Good.
Drunk, high, both. Who knows? But he could really just go home and go to bed. That'd be the best for him.
All right. So, what are you guys doing today?
Going home.
Going home?
His face is red from being drunk.
How are you getting there?
I'm gonna have somebody driving.
Okay. Where are they at?
They're not here.
Well, I know that.
I can get them.
Okay. So,
is that okay?
Well, yeah, there was just cause concern for your son because you're clearly intoxicated. Yeah. They were concerned about your son. That's why they called us.
Yeah, where's he at?
The manager has him in the bathroom. Because they said when you got up to try to take him to the bathroom, you almost fell over. So, the manager said that she'd take it for you.
Okay. Can you please bring him back?
What's that?
Can you please
Yeah, they'll back. Who's coming to get you?
Nobody's coming to get me. I would actually like a ride home.
I would actually like a ride home. Since you're here and you're here to protect and serve, then I'd like a ride home.
From who?
I will call an Uber, I guess.
I mean, that's
probably the best bet, right?
Yeah, that's the best bet. How did you get here?
My truck.
So where did you drink at? Because they said they didn't serve you.
I drank here.
Okay.
Thank you. From what I remember.
From what you remember?
Yeah.
How long you been here?
A couple hours the most.
Okay. Been out Christmas shopping, or you just come out to get something to eat?
It was Christmas shopping initially, yes.
Okay.
Don't you just hate to see stuff like that where the guys just, you know, if you got your kid with you, you shouldn't be that inebriated. You shouldn't give that kind of example to a young kid because he's a young guy. So the kid got to be super young as well. That's just nasty.
We're keeping the sun preoccupied.
Oh, yeah. All right. My partner just went to go check on him.
Yeah, all good, man. I apologize. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Sometimes, you know what I mean, you drink a little bit too much. And
Is that a good donut?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, the indoctrination with the cops, though. You know, I just don't want it.
What's mommy? People were just concerned for your son's safety.
yeah, I agree.
So
200%.
Are you single parent?
No, sir.
Where's your wife or girlfriend?
She's at home.
Did she come pick you guys up?
No, she lives all the way over in Daytona.
Okay, that's not very far.
Yeah, but no.
Because I think that's probably the best thing for the welfare of your son.
Dude's kind of creepy, isn't he?
Have him call him mom. Yeah. So let's call your wife, girlfriend, whoever she.
See, that's the thing. Like, he doesn't know the dynamics of this guy's relationship. Don't be calling my girl if I don't want to call my girl. What if he doesn't want to call his girl? For whatever reason. What if, number one, he just doesn't want her to worry? He doesn't want whatever. It's not the cops' right to intervene in their life like that. You want to make sure the kid gets home safe? That makes perfect sense to me. But to say, I'm going to call the mother of your child, how do we know what their relationship is like? He doesn't know.
She is. So she can come pick up you and her child.
She's not going to drive all the way out here.
Yeah, she will. She will.
No, she won't.
Okay. Give me her phone number.
That's not any of your business, no offense.
Okay. So it is my business because I'm trying to get your son to a safe spot. And right now he's not.
Okay, and I'm telling you right now, if you take me to a safe spot,
Okay.
I have my son.
Okay. We're not a taxi. One, you're extremely hot kid. Okay. You're not in a position to take care of your son at this point. So I need to get you somebody who can take care of him. Your phone's over there. Is that your phone right there?
You always text me, but I have to remember. Yeah. That's good though.
We know, Chuck. You got it. We should have it, right?
What's the name of this restaurant?
La Fiesta.
Hold on. Let's hang out. You got to talk to this guy.
Can I get an itemized list of his bill? Sure.
Oh, they want to try to figure out if they can charge him with a crime.
He said he had my child. Where's he at?
He's safe right now.
That's not the question. Where's
That's
my
my
child?
answer. Is he safe right now?
Okay.
Don't get up. Don't get up.
No, don't
get up.
touch me.
Do not get up. Do
What?
not get up. Come on. Get on the table.
For what? You walked up to him sitting at a restaurant. Wait a minute.
Just put your hands on him.
Where is my son?
Oh, right now he's safe.
Okay, give me a hard time when I'm trying to find my son.
Well, because you think you're consenting to your son, but you're actually highly intoxicated in public with your son, which is not a safe spot for him to be. So before you put your hands on me, you need to take a hard look in the mirror for a second. Okay?
Understood.
This cop is such a douchebag. Like, is the cop like a little slow?
Because you think you're consenting to your son, but you're actually highly intoxicated in public with your son, which is not a safe spot for him to be.
Right, but he hasn't taken the kid anywhere. There's a lot of drunk parents with their kids at restaurants all over the country. I'm not condoning traveling with your kid intoxicated, but he hadn't tried to travel.
So before you put your hands on me, you need to take a hard look in the mirror for a second.
Before you put your hands on me, you got to take a hard look in the mirror for a second. He's like a little slow.
Okay?
Understood.
Should probably talk some sense into your boyfriend before he puts hands on him.
Before he puts his hands on an officer? He didn't put his hands on anybody.
Should probably talk some sense into your boyfriend before he puts hands on him. Well, you guys been him?
His wife and I'm his mother. Where's our son?
Let me get him for you.
Yeah, we're trying to.
I'm gonna pull your pants up just so I don't pant you in front of this whole parking lot. Okay? You can, yeah, spread your feet in a little bit. Do the best I can. They're not coming over.
Man, I honestly apologize. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful.
Well,
now he's saying he's sorry.
You put your hands on an officer. That's a big no-no.
He did not put his hands. We're at 7:18. We're at 7 minutes and 18 seconds.
That's my answer. Is he safe right now?
Okay.
Don't get up. Don't get up.
No, don't
get up.
touch me.
Do not get up.
There was no putting hands on. He never got his
He's safe
hand.
right now.
Okay.
Don't get up. Don't get up.
No,
Okay.
don't touch
He puts his hand up. The back of his arm touches the cop's arm as he's asking him not to touch him.
me.
But his hand
Do not.
never touches the cop. So he never touches him, so it's a lie.
Well, you put your hands on an officer.
No, he didn't.
That's a big no-no.
That's a lie.
I know. I'm asking you with the bottom of my heart, because this is going to cause me a lot of things. I'm asking you
I'm listening.
From the bottom of my heart, can I please just be okay and go home?
I mean, you blew that chance as soon as you touched my officer.
He didn't touch anybody.
Hey, buddy. Come on, mommy's here.
What's my squeaky duck?
Your squeaky duck?
I've been sober for like, I don't know, 26 days. So
You decide to just put that down the drain today?
Oh, so he's an alcoholic and he relapsed.
Okay.
I made a bad decision, sir. Sir, I apologize for being disrespectful, honestly.
Oh no, he's still investigating him for DUI. He's going to say that he drank before he got there.
It's getting close. I'm trying to get my life back together. I actually just got out of like 38 days rehabilitation, and this is not going to help me. And I'm asking you, sir, please.
You're talking to a retard, bro.
Not that guy. I'm asking you, please, to just let me be.
She can take all of his stuff. They're not together.
Can I pull my pants off the roots or some of my pants off?
There you go. Watch your head.
Is that what she said?
Have a seat. I mean, I didn't get into details.
Battery. He was charged with battery on a cop and resisting without violence. What are these fake phantom attacks on police that people keep getting charged for? He didn't attack that cop. Look, I find part of the reason why I left Nevada and I don't have my main base there now is because there were so many derelict gamblers and addicts and people who were just addicted to gambling itself. And you can't see it on them. You can't look at them. When you see someone who's whacked out on alcohol, like this guy, you can see it on their face. When someone's all whacked out on drugs, you can see it on their face. When someone's whacked out on gambling, they look perfectly normal. You can't tell that they're a total degenerate, that they'll spend your last dollar gambling because they're addicted to it. And that's what I don't approve of, anybody abusing alcohol to the level where they can't take care of their kid. But to say that he battery on a law enforcement officer, he didn't commit any battery. And if cops are such weak little beta males, they can't take someone touching them, they shouldn't do that job. They should not do that job. Absolutely shouldn't do it. Of course, it's a bootlicking channel as well that it's on.
The Myrtle Beach Police Department didn't give an inmate the lawsuit alleges the Myrtle Beach Police Department didn't give an inmate the medical help he needed. That suit says instead they placed him in a jail cell. The estate of Brandon Campbell is suing the department. This comes after Campbell died following his public intoxication arrest back in October of 2022. Documents claim officers found Campbell passed out at a park and that he smelled like alcohol. After waking him up, officers say they believed he may have been suffering from an overdose. Campbell's estate alleges officers jailed Campbell even though they knew he had a medical condition. The lawsuit claims he died in a holding cell 5 hours later where he had a blood alcohol level of 0.34. The Horry County coroner tells us Campbell died at a hospital, not inside a cell. The city of Myrtle Beach and the Horry County Sheriff's Office have declined to comment.
Of course they decline to comment. They never have to comment because they'll just wait till it dies down, it goes away, and then they'll come in and they'll comment. I have a very simple solution for this. If you put your hands on someone and you take them into custody, you're responsible for their well-being. That would end a lot of senseless deaths if the cops were responsible for a life if they take a life into the dungeon. But we don't have that. We have a corrupt system. Oh, shoot, 2-for-1 trifolds. It's still Sunday. 2-for-1 trifolds till tomorrow. So if you guys want to get a trifold, 2-for-1 trifolds. 2-for-1 trifolds. 2-for-1. I'm such a bad trifold salesman. I used to be such a good trifold salesman. And now, JBTP, put it in the comment section. Jack, Boot, Thug, Pig from Chevy. Put it in the comment section. Bill Roberts is here. What's going on? April. Always love to see April. So good to see you. Life under the microscope. Cash at me. Behave yourself. Cash at me. Oh, it's probably just a troll. There's been a couple trolls I've seen in the chat. I just haven't had time to bounce them. Cash at me. I'll have a bigger channel without you. So there you go. Take off, dude. Good luck. I'm not interested in drama. I'm just trying to present videos tonight, enjoy ourselves on a Sunday night.
On April 23rd, 2023, airport officers were called to a security checkpoint following reports of an employee causing a disturbance and refusing to present her ID badge.
What's going on?
Check the badge.
Was that to you?
Yeah, he keeps following me.
Okay. What's going on? You want to come talk to me, ma'am?
Huh?
You want to come talk to me?
What? I'm trying to get to work. I got to.
Yeah, you gotta abide by the rules of the airport.
I know that.
So why are you doing that?
I don't understand. You walking here.
You don't understand what?
I walk in here and he sweat me.
You have your BNA badge? Why would you do that?
Because I can't freely speak.
Okay, you have your BNA badge with you?
Huh?
You have your BNA badge with you?
Yes.
Where's it at? You need to have it on your. I need to see it. Huh? Ma'am, I need to see your BNA badge.
Right here, man.
Well, then get it out.
Right here,
Get it out. Let me have it. Let me have it.
You got everything. You see my name and everything. What you gonna do?
Is all this stuff ready or what?
That's my stuff.
Why you got so many keys?
What you mean?
Why you got so many cars?
Because I want to pay them. I'm gonna pay them. I bought them. Leave me alone. What you gonna do? What you gonna do now? Now what?
They gotta talk to everybody. It's okay. She's unwilling to provide her DNA badge and calling the TSA.
You're lying. My badge is right here. You're lying. My cousin is a detective. I will get him on your ass. I swear to God. I will get my cousin
Why
on
are
your
you acting this way?
Because y'all with me. This is the third time I hate you coming on my job, so I'm late all the time because y'all want to leave me the alone. Leave me the alone.
Have you finished your check of her and stuff?
And then it goes to part 2. You click on this bad chicken like that. Whoops.
All y'all
And when you click on the first one,
mother.
it brings you to the next one.
And that's what you were going to do before? Sure. All right, I'm gonna need your DNA badge, okay? Because I need to see it.
I showed you it.
I need to have it in my.
It's right here.
I need to have it.
Take it out. You gonna get the fight? You gonna get the fight? You gonna get the fight?
Why are you doing this? All right. So they basically need to check this stuff.
Check it.
Why are you? She's calling them an N-word and not providing their DNA badge, cussing me, not giving me her ID.
Well, she's just coming through the turnstile. You all try to check her.
That's funny.
So,
well, you're not.
Everybody's subject to a search whenever they come through here. It says
Bill Roberts here said, run a limited edition of F off Piggy trifolds. Anyone else seen this?
when you do.
Okay, I ain't been going through this. All of a sudden, I've been through it 3 times. What? Fuck this.
Nobody's doing anything to you any different than anybody else. There'll be another employee that come in right behind you, and they're going to be subject to the same search. So yeah, before you keep talking, ask yourself, is this worth losing your job? Right. Okay, hand me the badge, please.
No.
Then that's going to result in the loss of your job. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Why?
Because that's not your property, so whenever you're asked to give that badge up, you have to give that badge up.
No.
This is not your property. Look at the bottom of it. Property of BMNAA.
Butch the original.
Okay, that's awesome. You can do that, but you're going to lose your job, and we're still going to take your badge. So is it worth it being tough like this? Is it worth it?
I haven't done it.
Okay, exactly. You came through this door, so we can ask you for your badge and your stuff.
I showed that.
Okay, so now give me your badge.
Why?
Because, first of all, you can't have your password like you have right there on a piece of paper because that's a breach. You see your password right there? If you lose that, anybody can get through this door. So now give me your badge, please.
That's not making sense.
All right.
Let me sit there.
Do you see that piece of paper you have in there? That has your PIN code on it. If you drop that on the parking lot, anybody else can take that and then come straight through this door.
Come on, man. I'm a Mason, man. Come on, man. You gotta go better than that.
No, that's not. It's literally on the back of the breach of rules. You can't have that. All right.
I ain't done nothing. All I've been is going to the place.
All right, well, you're... All right, so I'm going to take your badge because you're not complying with airport rules and regulations, okay? That's airport property, so if you don't give it up, that's technically theft, okay? Yeah, I don't want to do that. All right, we got called to you because you're cussing them and not following by the rules.
So we're already being cool with you right now anyway, so we can take you for disorderly. That's not even, like, up for negotiation. So just be cool and hand us your badge. That's all we're doing. That's all we're asking. Because they just need to see it, and they need to take that piece of paper out because you have your PIN code on it.
Let me ask you a question. Yeah? Because I just got here, so excuse me from the public. As you know, for everybody's safety in the airport.
Team DLZ rolling through the chat. Put it in the chat. Team DLZ.
Right. But you need that badge to work, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what happens is they have to do a little paperwork.
Dumb asshole. Y'all assholes.
But they got to do paperwork to allow you to work. If they can't, listen.
I ain't done nothing.
Yeah, next one.
All right.
So he needs a badge so he can fill out this paperwork. And the quicker that gets done, the quicker they will eventually get you back to work.
I done lost money already because of y'all.
Well, you're about to leave some more.
It don't matter, mother. It don't matter, mother.
Okay. So, first of all,
I'm right here. My name's right there.
So you were both here?
Yes.
And then you got called out for it?
Yes.
I'm trying to keep it in for the people.
Control right there. I know I lost my job already because where's my shit? Where's my bag? Where's my bag? Give me my shit so long.
No, give me back. Give me back. Give me back. Give me one mic. Like I said, give me back on yourself. That's how to find out.
All y'all ugly motherfuckers. You the one start this shit.
Alright, slap your hands. You're gonna go to jail. Give me your what? Being disorderly. Look what you're doing. You're causing a scene.
So he can do the paperwork and he be on your
Y'all ain't got no money, man.
Okay? There you go. Okay. So now he's going to do the paperwork.
Give me my shit. Give me my shit so I get the
I'll give you your stuff.
Give me my shit.
Back up.
You ain't no business touching me. All of the Easter stars, motherfucker. My shit.
He's gonna arrest her.
Give me my stuff.
Yeah, that was a smart move.
Give me my stuff. Why y'all doing this?
Do not resist. Do not resist. Do not resist. Okay? You're causing disturbance and security of the airport. Okay?
Give me my stuff, man.
Relax. Relax. Okay, he's going to make sure that those don't tighten up on you. He's going to double lock them, okay? And set them to tighten.
What you going to do? Me?
Whose crap is that?
Get your hands off me. Yes, sir.
There's no room for her to fit in there, but I just want to point something out here, right? So what kind of person do you have to be to want to do that to another person? And I talk to a lot of cops. You guys see me walk up and talk to them. What kind of person are you if I say, hey, do you like doing this? And you go, oh, I love this. Look at what you do to people. Look at what you do. Look at what you do to people. You love it? Do you love it? Do you just love it? Is it everything? Is it so good? So good? You love putting people in torture cuffs? You love hurting people? You love arresting people? You love giving people the worst day of their life, of their week, that month, that year is the worst day that you drugged them down to a dungeon and gave them a bunch of charges they didn't need? Do you love it? Do you love it? Is it the best? You got all those best friends all wearing blue and they'll lie, cheat, steal, and kill for you. Do you love it? Do you just love it? Is that what it is? You make it so does it make you so happy? What kind of human being, what kind of person does this to another person and then the next day goes back to do it again? Like, that's the disconnect between the citizens and the cops. That's brutal, inhumane, and barbaric to put people in chains and shackles. It's inhumane. There's no objection from anybody who wears those ridiculous clown costumes. There's nobody. I'm reading the comments here. It's just, they love it. They love to do this to people. They love to hurt people. They love to torture people. Welcome to Delete Laws, everybody, where we just check our reality to see that this is how they treat people. This is the way they treat people, and they absolutely love it. They love it. It's their favorite thing to do. They can't wait to do this to somebody else today. There's somebody coming along. Let's do something to him. What should we do? Let's put him in torture cuffs. Let's torture him. Let's absolutely ruin his life. That one always pops up. I've seen that one a few times as well. Yeah, there's a bunch of these. God, I got to be careful scrolling on Twitter because, and this is, you guys remember Zach Wester?
Yeah, I will in just a minute. Have you ever seen this before?
No. No, what is that?
Let's hang out with Deputy Jackson here.
I come through the light, I get pulled over. All right, the deputy asked if he could search my truck. I told him, yes, he may search my truck. I'm sitting on the bumper right now. He goes in the passenger side. He sees, I don't know, God knows what. He goes around to the other side, the door going on open, and he comes back with a spoon, which is what I use to eat my yogurt with. And in the spoon, there is laying a little bitty, like, I guess, a little tiny bag. He says it tests positive for methamphetamine. So I guess I'm going to go to jail. And it damn sure ain't mine. And nobody's been in my truck but me.
Return presumptive positive for methamphetamine, okay? I'm just letting you know, okay? Honesty's gonna go a long way with me, okay, man?
Yeah.
All right, I've got to test this. The center console.
No way, man.
So the worst part about this is he says honesty's going to go a long way with me, okay, man? But he knows the guy's being honest and that he's planting drugs in his car. But he wants him to be honest about what's in his car, and he says nothing, of course. And then, of course, he's going to be the disappointed cop that the guy lied to him.
He's gonna go a long way with me, okay, man?
Yeah.
All right, I've got to test this. The center console.
No way, man.
All right, look, man. It did field test presumptive positive for methamphetamine. Okay? Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
If I read you your rights, will you talk to me?
I talked to you, man.
Okay.
I'm just saying, man. I ain't just, dude. I'm fucking.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court.
I didn't know there was anything in there,
Right,
sir.
right.
I'll put my son's life on it.
I got you, man.
The seriousness.
I got you. Got a little bit of meth on him. Paraphernalia, did felony DWLSR. He put a pipe in between the front driver's seat and center console. I tried to get it out. I broke it, but I still got it. It's on the body camera and stuff, man. I treat everybody with the same amount of respect they treat me. All right, you've been nothing but respectful. Okay, I couldn't ask you to be any more respectful, man. I'm just trying to figure out how that stuff got in your car. You're gonna go to jail today for possession of methamphetamine. Okay, it was in your vehicle right there at the center console. All right.
Come on, man. Please.
I don't have much discretion with a felony charge, buddy. I don't have much discretion with that, man.
Dude, man, my mom was going to work. Oh, man. Dude, I'm serious, dude. Anything. What you want me to do, man?
He was lying the whole time. Wester was fired from the sheriff's department last September. He faced charges and he got 12 years in prison, but he ruined hundreds of people's lives. There's no question that Wester's crimes were deliberate and that his actions put innocent people in jail. Chris Williams, assistant special agent. So this is the whole thing, is that there is a Zach Wester in your town. There's a Zach Wester in your city. That's a fact. He's not the only copper who's planting drugs on people so that he gets bonuses, accolades, promotions, medals, pizza parties, tickets to sporting events, time off, overtime pay, bonuses. He gets paid more money. His department gets more money from the federal government for the more drug arrests he makes. He personally benefited financially and professionally by charging people with crimes they hadn't committed and putting them in jail. And the worst part about it is there's a Zach Wester in your town. 100,000%. 100,000%. 2-for-1 trifold nights. 2-for-1 trifold night. Who wants a trifold, can't afford one? I'll get you one tonight. I will give away a free trifold or two tonight to people who don't have the $25. If you guys can afford one, go buy one. Go to the website and buy one. Give it to your neighbor, your brother. Thanksgiving's coming up. People are going to be traveling. Give it to that college kid. who's going to be driving home from school. Know your rights. Get it on deletelaws.com. Go to deletelaws.com. 2 for 1 tonight. 2 for 1. Who needs one but can't afford the $25? I'll give you a couple free tonight. What's up with the Playboy? What's up with the Playboy? So let me give you the headline of this. Superior Police release body Superior Police released body cam footage from arrest at head of the lake's fairground, and the officer has been fired. They created a cop hater forever. She's going to hate them for the rest of her life.
Why? I don't know why. I don't know why. Hey! Knock it off. You almost smashed my hand in the door. No, I did not. Yes, you did. Why? Why? Explain it.
Get in the car.
You have not explained why. These are my rights.
Get in the car.
These are my rights.
Listen to how upset she is. They created a cop hater for life.
You know it. Erica, get in the car.
Welcome to our side, Erica. There's a whole family of people. We love you. We support you. We believe you.
Hey! Knock it off. You almost smashed my hand in the door.
Okay, give me one.
Get in the car. Why?
Go to jail.
Get in the car. Get in the car.
Everything is she's going to jail. Everything. Everything is about you going to jail. Ready? Watch this. Watch what he says right here. Ready?
Why?
Go to jail.
She's going to jail. Slam my hand in the car door. She's going to jail. Everybody's going to jail.
Get in the car. Get in the car.
You need to get checked out? No, I'm fine. All right.
Yeah, I said we gotta need to see
Feed the fifth and heavy.
Stand up, Erica. Get in the car. Get in. We're trying to. But
no, you're not explaining your force to me. You know what? Here's my theory: is that you guys are trying to stick your finger for what? What did I do wrong? No, explain me before you hurt yourself. No, what did I do wrong?
Get out.
Explain to me. Have to do it. Why? Why am I getting? I got the camera. Hey. Thank you.
She doesn't want to be treated that way, and they're treating her like she's a piece of meat. She's going to jail. You hear the guy in there. She's going to jail for that one. She's going to jail. She's got to go to jail. Almost got my hand in the car door. She's got to go to jail.
Good? Yeah, we're good.
Oh, yeah, we're good. This is Butter. I always wondered who This Is Butter is. I always wondered, who is This Is Butter? Who are you? This is Butter.
New information today in the case of the Alameda County Sheriff's deputy arrested in the shooting deaths of a married couple in Dublin.
Our crime reporter Henry Lee spoke with the suspect's mother and joins us now from the Santa Rita jail in Dublin with more. Henry.
Mike and Julie, I've confirmed this deputy was involved in a romantic relationship with the woman he's now accused of gunning down, along with her husband. Now, that deputy's mother telling me her son was blinded by love and that she tried to warn him. Alameda County Sheriff's Deputy Devin Williams Jr. now behind bars at the very same jail where he worked just hours before the violence. It's a stunning turn for a law enforcement officer now accused of fatally shooting married couple Benison and Maria Tran in their 5-bedroom home on Colebrook Lane in Dublin early Wednesday morning.
What? I'm sorry? What? I mean, let me just be on the record video. Don't kill people. Don't kill people. Believe me, man, I see red. I get mad. I get really upset. We all do. You don't go around killing people. You don't kill people. It'll ruin your life. Not only if you get caught, but it'll ruin you as a person if you kill people. Why do you think I've never killed anybody? I don't want it to ruin me as a person. There's plenty of people who I thought should die. But I don't want to be the one to do it. You know what I mean? They're going to get theirs. Karma's going to get them eventually. My best revenge is living the best life I can live. I'm putting together Constitutional Law Scholar. I got people here. I got Chevy and Plead the Fifth who are giving me super chats and loving. Dude, like, that's amazing. Like, watching you two, it's like, holy. Bill Roberts, Based, April's here. What's the matter? You Chevy! Jody, Bill, Don DeBomb, a few Bud Gaming. I Plead the Fifth. Thanks, Plead the Fifth. I appreciate your super chats. Listen, don't kill people. Don't kill people. You don't want to kill people. So this cop kills these people. His life's ruined forever.
Jr. now behind bars at the very same jail where
behind bars, he was a psychopath to begin with.
He worked just hours before the violence. It's a stunning turn for a law enforcement officer now accused of fatally shooting married couple Benison and Maria Tran in their 5-bedroom home on Colebrook Lane in Dublin early Wednesday morning. I've learned that the deputy had been in a romantic relationship with 42-year-old Maria Tran, seen here in this undated photo. She was gunned down along with 57.
Oh, he had been having an affair with the guy's wife.
In Dublin early Wednesday morning. I've learned that the deputy had been in a romantic relationship with 42-year-old Maria Tran, seen here in this undated photo.
Oh.
She was gunned down along with 57-year-old Benison Tran, her husband of 2 decades and a retired engineer for the city of Santa Clara.
She told him she loved him. They were on a 10-day trip.
By phone, the deputy's mother, Anitra Williams, told me her son had started a relationship with Maria Tran back in January. The two met at John George Psychiatric Hospital, where Tran worked as a nurse.
Maria Tran represented herself as an unmarried woman. In fact, her exact words were she was a 35-year-old single parent who had been recently divorced.
She says she urged her son to stay clear.
What?
Nurse. Maria back in January. The deputy's mother, Anitra Williams, told me her son had started a relationship with Maria Tran back in January. The two met at John George Psychiatric Hospital. Where
So she was working as a nurse and he was a cop bringing people there who were psychiatric?
Tran worked as a nurse.
Maria Tran represented herself as an unmarried woman. In fact, her exact words were she was a 35-year-old single parent who had been recently divorced.
She said,
so that made that copper go crazy and kill her and kill her husband? Is that what I'm supposed to believe here? I'm real confused. So lots of people lie to me. Lots of people mislead me, tell me things that aren't true, lie to me. You haven't seen me go ballistic and kill them and their spouse at their house, right? You don't get to run around killing people. What the flock are you talking about?
She urged her son to stay clear of her. Anitra Williams made clear violence is unacceptable.
Bottom line is right now there's a young boy that's missing both his mother and father. I don't condone anything that happened.
She says her son called her while driving in the Central Valley.
I told him the cowardly thing to do would be to take your life. I talked to my son and told my son, tap into who I raised.
Oh, that's the suspect's mother. That's the cop's mom. Thanks so much, Rising Tides Outreach. So it's the cop's mom saying that it's the woman's fault for lying to the kid.
Driving in the
for
Central
lying to the copper.
Valley.
I told him the cowardly thing to do would be to take your life.
So he was thinking about killing himself? He had fallen in love with Maria Tran to the point where he was going to kill himself? And then the mom says, don't kill yourself, so he kills them instead?
Central Valley.
I told him the cowardly thing to do would be to take your life. I talked to my son and told my son, tap into who I raised you to be.
Tap into who I raised you to be, honey. I mean, let me put it out there for you. I'm really sorry. If you are the mother or father of a cop, you failed. Your son is such a reject. Your daughter is such a reject that this is the only job they could take, where they get instant best friends who will lie, cheat, steal, murder, kill, and do everything else for you, where you don't ever have to do anything other than be a parasite and listen and take orders from the person above you. If your son or daughter became a cop, you failed. They're not a good person. They're a piece of shit most of the time. Are there some good cops? I sure hope there are. I've met very few. You think if you raised your son and he's a cop, you think you won? That's interesting. That's really interesting. You did not win anything if you raised your kid and your kid became a cop. You get it? You think you did some sort of bang up job here? They're so rejected. 9 out of 10 people can't stand to be around them. They're so fucking awkward and weird. And you raised that kid to be that way. Most of these jackboot thug pigs on the police department are scum. I wish this wasn't true. I wish that we could respect and love all police, but we don't. She said, don't kill yourself and remember who I raised you to be. And so when she tells him to remember who I raised you to be, he then decides, you're right, Mom, I'm not going to kill myself. I'm going to kill her and I'm going to kill him. You did a great job, honey. You did a really great job, Anita.
Deputy then spoke to the Dublin police chief and surrendered to CHP officers in Coalinga. Williams was a former Stockton police officer, but failed his probationary period after a year.
Our people are saying, did we miss something? Did we not do something right?
Sheriff's Lieutenant Ray Kelly says no one was aware of the deputy's inner turmoil.
Somewhere in the last several months of his life, some significant events happened that led up to this moment. A lot of those events went undiscovered and undisclosed.
Sorry, what?
Turmoil.
Somewhere in the last several months of his life.
Somewhere in the last several months of his life, of the cop's life, the murderer who killed 2 people.
Some significant events happened.
Some significant events happened in his life
that led up to this moment. A lot of those events went undiscovered and undisclosed.
So let me put it in perspective for you, Mr. Public Information Officer. Your cop was in the middle of a 5-alarm meltdown. Your copper was being completely unhinged mentally, completely unhinged spiritually, completely unhinged socially, completely unhinged from his mental status of sanity. And he went and murdered his lover, who he was having an affair on a man who was married to her. And you're saying that some things went unaccounted for? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that $2? You sure about that? That Ruben Mora. Thanks, Lou. Appreciate that. I'll remember that. I will remember that. I plead the 5th. What's up, Playboy? What's up, Playboy? Joe W. Boiled Corruption. Bill Streets. I plead the 5th. Chevy! What's up? Don DeBomb. Bill Robards. Ruben. He hates them all. Ruben hates them all. Lou. What's going on? Bill Robards. Jody. Brent. This copper is saying that before his copper went ballistic and killed 2 people, that he had some sort of problem that went undiscovered. You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure? He didn't just come undone. So it was in the months leading up to it. It wasn't that he was a psychopath before you hired him to be a copper. I'm just asking. I mean, we are the public. We are the ones who fund this. So it's kind of a charade, isn't it?
that led up to this moment. A lot of those events went undiscovered and undisclosed.
Now, that deputy is being held without bail here at Santa Rita Jail in Dublin. The DA is reviewing the case before determining whether to file formal charges. One last thing. The deputy said he tossed his on-duty gun, allegedly used in the killings, out of his car in the Altamont Pass area. That gun has still not been found. Reporting live in Dublin, Henry Lee, KTV.
So he admitted that he killed them and where he threw the murder weapon.
Fox area. That gun has still not been found. Reporting live in Dublin, Henry Lee, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
Henry, have we learned anything more about the child? The couple had a child. Where is that child? Did the child witness what happened?
Yeah, the child is a boy about 12 or 13 years old. He was among about 6 other folks in the home. We don't know if he witnessed the actual crime, but we trust that he is now with relatives.
All right. Henry Lee reporting for us tonight, updating us on that story from Dublin. Thanks, Henry.
Thanks, Henry. We really appreciate it, Henry. I'm sorry. I'm just a little bit. When did they know the cop was a psycho? Before he killed the Asian couple? How soon before he murdered 2 people because his feelings were hurt over a scorned lover? How long did that pig shack know that that pig was mental? How long did they know? How long did they know? How long did you know, you dirty pigs? How long did you know? I'm just curious. How long did you know he was not all there? How long did you know? How long did you know? Jody says, wink, wink. How long did you know? How long did you know? How long did you know? I mean, I guarantee you they knew a long time before this murder happened that guy, Devin Williams, sentenced 50 years to life in prison for double murder. He was in a romantic relationship with her. I mean, I heard about this, but I haven't seen it yet. I have not seen it. I am not going to get into that one just yet. I want to make it through a stream without knowing for a fact that I'll be demonetized. Thanks for the super chats. I appreciate it. I'm trying to make it because every video that I have is demonetized. So, not every one of them. 80%, 85% of the videos that I have are demonetized. That's fact. That's a lot. That cuts your revenue. That cuts your revenue pretty hardcore on the YouTubes. But it's either that or I don't show you guys the good stuff. And if I don't show you the good stuff, well then, why am I doing it? Got to show you the truth.
Can we go? Oh, his car, guys, his car! Oh, God, jump in it. I'm like, go, Julie. Here, just let it hit the curb. Oh, you're crying. His car was going. Anybody? I'm like, what happened?
Let's appreciate this just for one moment.
Can we go?
He's going running in there. He's got to save somebody, right? So this guy runs up and he parks his car, but he doesn't park it.
Oh, his car, guys, his car! Oh, God, jump in it. I'm like, go, Julie. Here, just let it hit the curb. Oh.
Hey, you hear the guy in the background? Hey.
You're crying. His car was going. Anybody? I'm like, what happened?
Just Keystone Cops, that's all. Just regular old around here. Just regular old. What the hell? Now, I hate to say it, but as if it wasn't scary enough, a dog barking at you. Remember, it's 2-for-1 trifolds today. 2-for-1. Buy one, get two. Buy two, get four. 2-for-1 trifolds today on the trifold sales. What is going on out there? Go to deletelaws.com and get you a trifold. If you buy one, you get two. If you buy two, you get four. If you buy three, you get six. You can give them out for Thanksgiving because there's going to be people. Go to deletelaws.com and get you a trifold. Get you a trifold. Chevy is my name. Chevy's my name, friggin'. Thanks, YouTube. Did you change it? Oh, your name is P. I thought it was I plead the fifth. Northeast Colorado Complex, James Forbes. What is going on? Don the Bomb. Joel Juppus. Joel Juppus is here, everybody. Joel Juppus is here. What's going on, Joel? Bill, what's going on? Jenna, how is everybody? April. Lou is here. What is going on, Lou, over at Rising Tides Outreach? As usual, Marauder. Man, this is just my crew of people. Thanks for coming, you guys. I really appreciate it. Good time. What is up, Small Miracle Garages? Thanks, dude. I'll give away a free trifold. Listen, let's give away at least 3 free trifolds. Let's do 3 free trifolds right now. Small Miracle Garages donated. Chevy and I plead the fifth to put a bunch of super chats in. I don't know if anybody ordered a trifold. I will check. But right now, let's give away 3 trifolds. deletelaws@gmail.com. There is the email address right there. Put your full mailing address. Joe Blow, 123 Main Street, Anywhereville, USA, 38126. Send it to me right now. There is it. Going red. Right there. Right there. deletelaws@gmail.com. David Sanchez said it straight up. I was going straight hillbilly. 3 free trifolds right now to 3 free people. 3 free trifolds to 3 free people. 3 free trifolds to 3 free people. Send me an email right now with your full shipping address. Let me log into my email address right now so I can send it to you. Here it is right here. Got you. Forrest in Idaho. Forrest in Idaho. Taking a screenshot right now of your information. Got you, Forrest. I got you. Forrest, username Forrest Fails. Is that what it is? So there's 1 free trifold, at least 2 more free trifolds. Let's give away a couple more. Let's give away. So I got Forrest for 1 right there. Let's give away another free trifold. Got you, Tim. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you for the video. Yeah, everybody wants me to cover this video. I have not covered it yet. I'm just looking. There it is. Donald in South Carolina. Donald in South Carolina. I'm giving you a free trifold too. Thanks, dude. Donald in South Carolina. Who else do we got? Do we got anybody else? Anybody in the chat that needs a trifold that cannot afford a trifold? I'll give away another one right now. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Forrest Fails. Forrest Fallus. Is that what it is? Fallus. PH is FALLUS. Forrest Fallus. Forrest Fallus. I got a free trifold coming to you, dude. Free trifold coming in the mail to you. I got it. I got you. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you being here, man. And spread the word. I'll put a cop card in there for you too, Forrest, and give one away. Give a trifold away or give a cop cards away or something. You know what I mean? Just keep paying it forward. Just keep paying it forward. Few Buds Gaming, you got to email me your first name, your last name, your full shipping address so that I can send it over to you. I'm getting this like crazy. I'm getting this this video the civil rights lawyer put out where they swept the feet of this dude, of a Olympian. I will take a look at it here. Got you there. Got you. I need 1 more free trifold to give away. 1 more free trifold. Oh, I got this video. Thanks for sending this to me. And this is from Anaya. This is a good video. Let's get into this video right here. Police brutality at its finest. I hope we don't get demonetized from this video, but we got to try.
For no reason, the police, and they are being very rude.
Well, there's a shocker. The cops are being rude.
For no reason, even
There's
though
a
I'm
shocker.
a secure party. This is Vegas police for you. That's why they got reported for fraud.
How many times did I ask you to stand over here, ma'am? Make sure you document that.
Oh, it's documented.
I asked you multiple times.
I'm standing here, as you can
But you
see.
refused to, and that's why I had to be.
As you can see, I'm standing here, and they're telling me to stand here in the same spot that I'm standing.
And you were right here, and you wouldn't go over there when I asked you earlier. Be honest. If you're going to document it, just be honest.
That's incorrect. I asked him, why do I need to stand here? And he said, because I'm telling you to. And I'm a secure party head of police.
Because the person you're arguing with is right there, and she's yelling. So I'm separating
But I
you
wasn't
two.
responding.
I still have to separate you two because you guys are the ones arguing, right? I didn't just ask you to stand there for no reason.
Oh, you get over here. Get over here. That's
I
what
asked
you guys are
stand over
using
here, ma'am.
sorcery power like I can't feel it.
Ma'am, we're here to help you, and you're just going to argue with me.
I'm not arguing with you, but you guys are using sorcery power on a freaking police officer.
I don't know what sorcery power is. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay. Sure. Just like the whole Vegas don't.
Sorcery power. Christy, send me your shipping address,
Hey,
Christy.
let me ask my partner real quick, okay? You good, ma'am? Thank you.
And since you guys are using that ID, can you give me my secure party ID back, please?
Yes.
And they denied that too. So that'll be an additional charge on the state of Nevada.
Right on, Kinetic.
When my partner's not talking to your aunt, then you will give your ID back.
What's up, Carlos?
Claiming that all I want is money, but they're the one that threw the purse on cop, so they should abide.
Got you, John. Northeast Colorado cop block. Chris, I'm going to send you one out into Missouri. Chris in Missouri, I'm sending you out a free trifold. I'm going to give away a few tonight. Let's do it. Let's give away a few. If you guys can afford to buy one, buy one. Carlos, I just saw you in the chat. Carlos in Florida, I'm going to send you a free trifold as well, bro. Who else do we got? Anybody else? If you can afford to buy a trifold, buy a trifold. I'm going to give away to people who can't afford them.
As you see, know that you believe in my visions and stuff, there's a guy that's standing behind this. I can see him in the background. A black guy, I think his name is Anthony. He's standing behind this and he's bowing. And he has a lot of control over these police in Vegas. In the spirit realm. I deal with Biden and them in the spirit realm a lot. So I said I'm a cop.
I mean, she might be out there a little bit. I'm just saying. Jeff Millman, what's going on, partner? Are you watching? I got you, Carlos. I'm shooting you out a trifold.
So Bria Reed is also one that's involved, and they want to arrest her for hoeing with these police.
Hoeing?
Okay. Where's that?
I don't have medication.
You're out there, honey, for sure.
Nothing physical today, right?
Nothing physical from them, not other than them banging on my door and putting a hole in the wall.
Okay. Is Aaron Nisha?
Yeah.
Okay.
Aaron Isha.
Aaron Nisha, that's a beautiful name.
Yeah.
What I'm going to advise you probably should leave today. The whole family.
No, I'm not
upset.
leaving today because I'm going
to tell you what's probably going to happen. Eventually,
and this is
you're
what they're
gonna get fed up with
continuously
each other.
doing.
Someone's going to touch someone, and then someone's going to go to jail. We're trying to mediate that, so it's probably best if you leave.
Okay.
If you don't want to leave, you don't have to. But I'm just telling you, someone's probably going to end up going to jail sooner or later. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want that to be you. And don't say that I didn't warn you, because I'm sitting here telling you probably should go somewhere for now to let it cool down. But I'm not forcing you to leave. You understand?
Yeah.
So, what are you going to do today?
I'm gonna go back in my room and just stay away from them like I've been doing.
Okay.
Because I don't have nowhere to go right now. I'm trying to correspond with people to get my stuff situated, and then I'm gonna leave.
Okay. Hang on, my partner. I'm gonna talk to your answer. I just have to ask you some questions. You know what state you're in?
I do, and I can show you paperwork that I'm the leader of this state. I am a cop. I'm a cop with the United States.
What? I'm sorry.
Why do I need to answer that?
Okay, I'm asking you. I mean, you don't have to answer it, I guess. Just wanted to ask you if you knew what state you were in.
My state.
Your state? You know what city you're in?
Yeah, yes, I do.
What city you
Do I need to show you paperwork that this is my state?
No, I'm just asking you.
Okay.
It goes to show that you can get any kind of paperwork created.
You know what city you're in?
Yes, I do.
What city are you in?
I'm in Nevada, Las Vegas.
Okay. Do you know how many quarters are in a dollar?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Do you hear this?
I'm asking you. Do you know how many quarters are in a dollar?
20.
Okay.
There's 4 quarters in a dollar.
Thank you, ma'am.
Do you know how many quarters is nickels are in a dollar?
No, actually, I don't. That's why I asked the quarter.
20.
20?
Yeah.
All the houses in Vegas are stucco like that.
I'm not. I've never went close to their room. I haven't even come downstairs to like literally. It's crazy.
Are those metal? Your sandals?
No,
They look heavy.
they're very light. Please don't look at my toes. I need to get them done. It's okay.
The sandals are really nice. That's why it's kind of
I mean, are you kidding me? This is the conversation?
sticks out.
No, thank you.
She's worried about her toes? Really?
You're good to go inside? They'll say it in the morning if we have to come back out here and take someone to jail. Cool?
Mm-hmm.
All right. They said they're going to leave you alone, so feel free.
Well, that was a jip. It says police brutality in its finest right up here. That's it? That's the whole damn video? That was just, God, I hate to leave us on a jip. That was a jip. That was a jip. Like, why would you make a video and call it police brutality in its finest and then not be its finest police brutality? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. All right, I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys what I'm seeing. Let me just I'll put it in here. It's only 1 minute and 13 seconds. At least it couldn't be as bad as going out on this one. You can't go out on this one. It's not police brutality. Look at these characters. Look at this character here. Look at this character here. What the hell did we fall into here? What kind of bozo clown world are we living on here? I mean, what the hell? 2-year prison sentence after Warren's County jail deputy admitted to sexual encounter with a female inmate. You got to be kidding me, dude. You got to be absolutely kidding me. Like, this is what you've fallen down to? Former Warren deputy jailer. A former Warren Regional Jail deputy was admitted to sexual encounter with a female inmate, was sentenced to 2 years in prison. Aaron Bombarito of Franklin received the sentence Tuesday from Warren Circuit Judge J.B. Hines. J.B. Hines. Bombarito pled guilty earlier this year to a count of first-degree wanton endangerment, accepting a plea agreement that amended the charge from a prior count of a third-degree sodomy and dismissed third-degree sodomy. He's going backdoor Bambi on that chick, and dismissed it in a count of first-degree official misconduct. So, but turns into first-degree official misconduct. So he went from backdoor Bambi to first-degree official misconduct. Congratulations. A grand jury returned a superseding indictment last year against Bombarito, the backdoor Bambi Bombarito, that charged him with 4 counts and 3 third-degree sodomy and a single first-degree offense, which he could have faced 20 years in prison and placed on a state sex offenders registry, but those charges were dismissed as part of a plea deal. Court records indicate that the charges against Bombarito stemmed from an allegation of inappropriate sexual contact in September of 2021 with a woman who was incarcerated at the jail during that time. Warren County Commonwealth Attorney Corey Beck Baumgartner said the sentencing hearing that the evidence would have shown that Bombarito, backdoor Bambi Bombarito, approached the woman about a sexual relationship. At the time, the woman was several months away from being able to enter a drug treatment facility and was given duties at the jail that included working in a laundry room. Oh, I wonder what happened in the laundry room. But she also had spent time in an isolation cell during her incarceration. So it was her understanding in the back of her mind that perhaps if she upset Mr. Bombarito in that time of isolation, that it might happen again. Although he never said those words to her, Baumgartner said in court while arguing for a 2-year prison sentence. Baumgartner said that the woman was willing to explore settling the case through mediation, which resulted in the plea agreement. Wow, so they brought her in, huh? Given a chance to address the court, backdoor Bambi Bombarito apologized to Warren County jailer Stephen Harmon for embarrassing him in the jail for what I did, and extended thanks to his wife for her support. Wait, I'm sorry. I never expected him to be married. It was the biggest mistake I ever made in my life, Bombarito said of his crime. I will regret it forever until the day I die. According to court records, Harmon became aware of the allegation of the inappropriate sexual conduct in 2023 and requested Kentucky State Police conduct an investigation. Backdoor Bambi Bombarito who left employment at the jail after a 3-month tenure in 2021, was working in law enforcement in Tennessee when the investigation was opened, and he gave a confession to KSP detectives, according to his attorney. He was working as law enforcement in Tennessee, who left the employment of the jail after a 3-month tenure, was working as a cop in Tennessee when the investigation was opened. In court on Tuesday, Simpson represented the incident as an instance of Bombarito giving in to the desires of the flesh. Yeah, because let me tell you something. When those women are all disheveled with no makeup, no women products, no perfumes, no hair dyes, no eyelashes, no fingernail polish, no lipstick, no rouge, at that point, you're going to give in to the desires of the flesh for sure. The women in those jails are just, the desire level is off the roof. The smell that comes from them being in the same clothes for days on end, so sexy. And then the fact that they don't have any sort of hair products and their hair is flat and matted. It's so hot. And then the fact that they don't have any sort of womanly products for smell goods or cleanliness or refreshing, anything like that. You know, I could see how he said in court on Tuesday, Simpson presented the incident as an instant of Bomarito giving in to the desires of the flesh, and said that his client described to him as the dumbest thing he'd ever done in his life. It sounds like something that he had been planning for a very long time. It sounds like something he had been fantasizing and thinking about for a while. Simpson argued for Bomarito to be placed on probation or home incarceration. A female inmate started propositioning him for sexual favors, and he gave in, Simpson said. That's just the easiest way to put it. He never threatened her. Wait. A female inmate started propositioning him for sexual favors, and he gave in. That's just the easiest way to put it. He never threatened her. He never promised her favorable treatment, and it never happened again. So let me get this straight. Let me just wrap this around my head here. You get hired to be a jail guard. You go through all the training, all that stuff. They tell you that you're not to fraternize with the female inmates in any sort of personal or romantic way. And you give in to the passions of the flesh, and that the female guard propositioned him for sexual favors. And, you know, what's a guy to do? You know what I'm saying? I mean, she was sitting there looking nappy. You could smell her famunda. It was terrible. She hadn't had a bath or a proper douche in months. And I could not get over the musky smell of attraction that I had for this woman, Miss Lewinsky. This is just preposterous. Prior to pleading guilty, backdoor Bomarito spent 2 days in custody, which Baumgartner argued was not sufficient to punish the former deputy for his actions while at a position of trust and authority. 2 days in custody wasn't enough. By engaging in any sort of relationship with an inmate that he did have control over, to probate him outright based on the nature of the relationship would unduly deprecate the seriousness of the offense, Baumgartner said in court. Bomarito will not serve his sentence in Warren County Regional Jail. When Baumgartner informing the court that she contacted Harmon ahead of the time about the sentencing, and the jailer told her it would be more appropriate for Bomarito to be housed in a facility where he's not been employed, and he would make arrangements to that end. So that is just such a load of shit. Forrest, he went backdoor. He went backdoor on that. He went backdoor, and he fell into the power of the lust. What is this? What is this? Bill Roberts! Bill Roberts! Bill Roberts! Are you still here, Bill? Are you still in the chat, Bill? Bill Roberts! I got another free trifold to give away. Who else needed a free trifold? Because Bill Roberts just went in and made a purchase. So that means I can give something away for free without having my business manager go too crazy on me. There is Bill. I got you, Bill. And I'm going to hook you up, Bill. I'm going to give you some extra products, Bill. I want you to give those products to other people and say, this guy, Chili, he wants to get a trifold in every car in America. He wants to get cop cards in everybody's wallet. He gave me extra ones to give away. I'm giving them to you. I'm going to give you some extra ones, Bill. That's what I'm going to do. Small Miracle Garages. Let me check. Thank you, my friend. Few Bud Gamings. What is going on? What is going on? Yeah, Bill, you're getting one of my last hoodies. I'm almost plumb out of hoodies right now. Even as we talking. I'll tell you that right now. I'm almost plumb out. I got you, Jake. I got you. Thanks for the donation, man. I appreciate you. Small Miracle Garages. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you. So anybody else not get a trifold who wants to get a trifold? If you shoot me her shipping address, I will send you one. Famunda Cheese. Oh, wow. Do you really send that to me a few buds? I got my thumb looked at tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, this thumb gets looked at 7:30 in the morning. I cannot wait. I plead the 5th. Chevy, thank you. Advice, please. How do I move away from dirty coppers and make sure they won't be able to get my new address? P.S. They're known to stalk and shot people over here in Cali. I just want to be safe from them. I can't give legal advice. I can tell you this. You can move somewhere where it's not in your name. Got some F me new song lyrics. Jail, cowgirl, buck me up, yeehaw, backdoor, knock, 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 rockin'. Going Bomberito. You got backdoor Bambi Bomberito, Chevy. Remember that. You have backdoor Bambi Bomberito. Right, so he gets to go to a special place where he didn't work, so he doesn't get his salad tossed the whole time he's in jail, which is what he deserves. You didn't even get the salad tossed in there, but I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. April, Death Angel, Bill Robards, got you, man. Thanks, bud. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I'll tell you that right now. I get by with a little help from my friends. You guys, listen, Constitutional Law Scholars going up on the wall. If you're a member of Team DLZ, you're getting these little 1-minute videos that I'm making and showing you what I'm doing. It's not that exciting until I get this whole thing done. I plead the 5th. You and Chevy and Lou and Jeff and so many of you guys, thanks so much. I appreciate you. Kevin Brzezinski. Chevy, what's up, Playboy? What is up with the Playboy? Danelle, where are we at on donations? I think I've exhausted all funds for Don Newman and for Hendry. Hendry wants me to go to his hearing in Indiana the 20th, 21st, and 22nd. I'm still considering. Where's Brick Jonesy? Brick Jonesy still in here? And I didn't see Let's OTVO. I did not see Let's OTVO. Chevy, God bless you, man. Small Miracle Garages. Man, you guys are just... We are an incredible group of people. I'll tell you that. The people in this room. Freeman Keys. I seen you earlier, Freeman. I didn't get a chance to give you a shout out. Did not get a chance. Plead the 5th. I did not get a chance. James Forbes. Kevin Brzezinski. Jimmy D. What is going on, Jimmy D? Danelle B. What is going on? What's the matter, you? Christy, the best ever. What is going on, Christy, the best ever? I'm so glad that you're here. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Who needs to see I tell you what, you son of a bitch. I tell you what, you want to see the JD? Come on out. Come on out of there now, JD. Don't show him nothing's going to scare him too bad now. I have not seen your video. Anyone who's seen my story on my channel, huge update. Samantha was found guilty. If anyone has advice, that would be helpful. Ultimate Slacker, if one of you guys will grab his channel and email me that link so I can take a look at that, or Ultimate Slacker, will you send me a link to that so I can take a look at your story? I'd like to see what happened, man. That sucks. That really sucks. Found guilty means that's a bad thing. Jeff Vacone, it's nice to see you. Soy Leal, always good to see you. Always love to see you, April. Always good to see you. Listen, I got to get the flock out of here. Coming up on 2 hours here. The best way to record cops is to go out and start recording cops. Watch my other channel, First Amendment Auditor. And I got to get the flock out of here. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, Gators. Chevy, what's up, Playboy? Thanks for the support. I appreciate you guys. Right, Serious Audits, Mikey. I'll see you on the next one. Later, Gators.